Yeah.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
Why bother lie when the truth is free? Illusions creating distorted reality, manifesting heart's desires, faith that anything is possible, probable. With God, I'm unstoppable. Can't deny denial. Life flowing through. Living is a test of subscription, a lifetime trial. Only faith, no fanatics. Pay attention to the antics. Peace over power, panic. Design planned in fashion. Gadol Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great. Peace. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yah. Thank you so much for the light. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Family, what it do? What it do? Hey, sheesh. Steve Bless. What's the word? Woo! Hey, Steve Bless, you already know what's going on. I don't even think this video gonna be able to stay up on YouTube right now. I'm about to bring it out. I'm about to bring it out. Riri, what it do? What it do? All praises to the Most High. Say I'm on a big screen. What? Oh, is the picture clear? Is everything good on my end? I hope it's streaming clear. You know, over here they definitely be jiggling some wires, so I just be making sure that I can create the content, you know, visually pleasing, just to make sure that y'all can hear me good. You know, hey, I ain't got the best studio quality in the world, but to say, hey, family, I be trying. Hey, bear with me, please. Melanin Sun, what it do? What it do? Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Just a message of what's the word, what it do, family. Shalom, shalom. Man, fam, before we even get into it, y'all already know what I like to do over here, man. We're going to make sure that we vibe. We're going to make sure that we set the scene right, man. We're going to make sure that we get in here and actually get to breathe before we get to talk about this conversation, about this. Hey, y'all see what the title is, man. Y'all see what the title going on, man. We going to talk about it, too. In the chat, hey, make sure y'all interactive because I'm going to be asking y'all questions. You know, it ain't just me that's over here talking, you feel me? Make sure the chat is in here, you know, communicating, we learning, we growing, we all making sure that hey, I'm having this conversation just to see who's watching my channel. Just to let y'all know, hey, moving forward, hey, nobody can cancel me. The only person that can cancel me is the Most High. And every day I wake up, I know that the Most High is continuing me to progress in whatever purpose that I'm here to do, which is, hey, I'm starting to learn more and more every day, which is to inspire, encourage, and to motivate the next to be great. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I don't care about nobody in society trying to cancel me as long as the Most High keep me running. You feel me? You feel me? Steve Bless, what it do, family? Hey, T Monty, 1-16, what's the word? Shalom, shalom, all praises to the Most High. Sheesh, that's the message. I ain't even want to do it yet. But we gonna bring it out. Oh man, Milan, what's up? Long time no see, Melon. Melon and son, growth and development. I'm willing. Come on, y'all. Hey, we about to bring it out, man. I'm about to be interacting with the chat as well. I got some reactions or responses I want to do to a certain topic that I had not too long ago about a touchy topic, sensitive topic. So we're going to bring some of those videos into discussion today. And family, we're going to make sure that we really grab some type of insight on how we moving in today and what's going on in today's society. And let me reiterate, I don't make content for people who obviously want to tickle the ears of other individuals. I don't care about being canceled, family. Nobody can cancel me. You feel me? As long as the Most High wake me up, I know that I'm continuing progress in whatever works that he put me here to do. And best believe I'm going to keep on increasing in my deeds. Amen. Steve, bless that. I got to put on my thinking cap for this one. Hey, family. Hey, before we even get into it, I'm going to set the vibe right, man. Vibe with me, man, before we get into it. You know, hey, I've been having a lot on my mental lately. And one of the ways that I can suppress some of the energy is singing my praises, man. So, hey, could y'all bear with me before we even get to this conversation, man? Can I go ahead and sing for some praises, man? Can I do that, family? You know, because I'm so thankful. Man. Always. Like I said, can't nobody cancel me. Can't nobody stop what the Most High put in order. Man, I wake up. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Yeah. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Everything I see, everything I do, thank God you made it. Yeah. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Everything I see, everything I do, thank God you made it. I mastered my stitching, designing my life. Reap what you sow, so just plant what tastes right. Water your seeds, enjoy the breeze. God's grace is peace. My soul no lease. New faith fleets, changing the reason I needed therapy. Now I'm a therapist. After the fall, God sees it manifesting. God grinding for me. Rocking that faith and desire. Heaven inspired attire. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. Hold on. Everything I see, everything I do. Everything I see, everything I do. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah, I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah. Rocking that faith and desire. Heaven inspired attire. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. Rocking that faith and desire. Rocking that faith and desire. Heaven inspired attire. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. My God is the supplier of the faith that you and me desire extraordinary. Yeah. Okay. Now take the time to hear the truth. The lie is so popular and convenient. My own eyes seen it. The rise and fall of a nation. I send forth my praises. 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 Rocking that faith and desire. Heaven inspired us higher. slaying giants. My God is the supplier of the faith that fueling me. Desire extraordinary. Yeah. I send forth my praises. Thank God for everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah. I send forth my praises. Thank God for everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. Okay. Yeah. Rocking that faith and desire. Heaven inspired attire. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. My God is a supplier of the faith that fueling me. Desire extraordinary. Yeah. Send forth my praises. Send forth my praises. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. Yeah. Thank God you made it. I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. And that's one of my favorites right there, man. That's one of my favorites. Just know, every day I wake up, I'm sending forth my praises. I'm thanking the Most High for creating everything I see, everything I do. Family, it feels good to be able to express yourself in a positive manner, man. It feels good to do what is peaceful, to do what is convenient. Hey, we about to get into it. Look at just the messenger ready. I see you, bro. I see you. He already thrown them out. Leviticus chapter 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Hey, bro, ready. Hey, bro, ready. Hey, vibe with me right quick, man. Vibe, because this is going to be one for the mental, man. This is going to be one for the mental. I gotta let the people who may be watching this on playback, who may just be tuning in, you know, I got to ease their tensions on this conversation right now, because they probably going to be like, there are only two genders. What is he about to talk about? So, come on, family. I'm bringing forth the fruits. You feel me? I'm vibing with y'all before we even get the conversation, just to make sure that the tension in the room is loose. You know? We in here, though. We in here. I got one more jam, man. If y'all seen the thumbnail to the video, then y'all already know, man. This video was sponsored by Faith and Desire, heavily inspired attire. You already seen what was going on. You feel me? I had proposed a question like, hold on. How many genders are there? And if you looked at the thumbnail, hey, just to know that, I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating. That's all I can say, yeah. That's all I can say. Steve Bless, you already know we coming through with that heat. Talking about I see you on your King David, you slaying alive. You are, hey, come on, man. Hey. Once again, I'm having this conversation because I do not care about being canceled. And who is the people that is controlling the cancellation? But hold on, family. Vibe with me right quick before we even get into it, because I already know this is going to be a hard-hitting topic on some people's heads. So just to be able to set the course of how we can communicate through the music. So y'all know where I'm about to head to, man. Hey. Y'all probably might not know her yet. Y'all probably not even might have heard of her yet. But if you've been tuning in on my channel, you already heard a little bit of what's going on over here. We just trying to create some transparency. You feel me? We just over here creating a masterpiece. You see what's going on in the background. All praises to the Most High. We in here. I got Line Diamond in the building. Line Diamond. Hey, we're going to be interacting in this chat too, just so y'all know. Blessings up to you, Line Diamond. We in here. All right. Okay, family. I got one more vibe and then we're going to get into it, okay? Can y'all bear with me? I'm going to get into the meat, man. Is the stream showing up good on y'all end? Can y'all hear me? just to make sure, you know, everything's functioning, because it's not looking the best quality on my end. They're trying to say my connection is unstable, but I just want to see something in the chat, man. If y'all can see me, if y'all can hear me, let me know by putting a 1 in the chat. Because I do want to make sure that I have this video on playback for people who may be entering in on my channel and subscribing to it. I want them to view this, you know. All right, cool. Lon say she could hear me. Lon say she could see me good. All right, bet. We're going to get into one more vibe, family. I got one more vibe with y'all. Melanie Sun say she could hear me. She can see me good. Bet it up. All right, cool. I got some people interacting in the chat. I got some people listening, man. That's cool. But let me play this one more vibe, and then we're going to get into it, man. I just want to make sure that y'all, I'm transparent. You feel me? I'm transparent. Oh, man. It's a bit blurry. Yeah, they on that with me. Right now. They probably seeing the title and was like on that real quick. I see what we could. I see what we could be. I see what we could be. Creating this masterpiece. Yeah. I see what we could be. I see what we could. Hold on. Transparent. Hey. It's so apparent. I see a masterpiece, but I got a masterpiece because I see you. Yeah, I see you, but I need to see through all I can need to, because I see a masterpiece. Hold on, what she say? But I got a masterpiece.
Transparency, it is my clarity. I see the light in me. I know the fight in me. I'm just praying that it'll ignite in me. Looking for better days.
No one will find me.
I'm finding where I can be.
Just wait to see. Transparent. It's so apparent that I see a masterpiece. But I got a masterpiece because I see you. Yeah, I see you. But I need to see through all I can be too, because I see a masterpiece. Okay. I see what we could be, creating this masterpiece. I see what we could. Okay. Creating this masterpiece. First, let me master my piece to paint out this vision. Ain't no superstition, more like intuition, which you know division left me with precision. Transparency, clarity. 2020. I see what we could be, creating this masterpiece. As I master my piece, my soul not for lease. Can I create an illustration? Loving you is a forever painting. My heart is a canvas, and you had a pen. Lord, I repent. On you I depend. So here I sing. My praises forever again. Creating this masterpiece. Thank God for granting me peace. Ain't no superstition, more like intuition, which you know division. Love you with precision. What? Yeah. Okay. I see what we could be. Yeah. Creating this masterpiece. I see what we could be. Yeah, I see what we could be. Yeah, I see what we could. Yeah, I see what we could. Hey, what we over here creating, family? What we over here creating? Cassie Brooks. No, what it do? Amen to that track right there. Shout out to the lovely lady that hopped on that one, man. Shout out to Candid, man. Shout out to a lovely lady that blessed me with those vocals right quick. You feel me? Creating a masterpiece right quick. You feel? Hey, just to let y'all know, family, that was peaceful. Hey, there was nothing forced, man. It was just a smooth creation. You know, it was just a smooth act of creating. Yeah. Let's get into it, family. Let's get into it. Now that we got the vibe out, all praises to the Most High. I send forth my praises continually. Now I got a question for the chat, man. Are there only two genders? How many genders is it? Let me know. Put a number in the chat. Let me know. I want to see who I'm communicating with, because as I'm looking, as I'm hearing, man, not too many people are going to speak up about this, especially without the fear of being canceled, especially people who have, famous platforms. I don't even want to call people famous anymore. I want to say platforms that have many viewers. I mean, you can't really call everybody famous, man. But how many genders are there? This is an interaction that I'm having with the chat. I just want to know who I'm communicating with, because obviously people are teaching other things and are afraid to speak out about certain things that we see in this life. I want to know, with the people that's in this chat right now, how many genders are there? Like, let's just throw a number out. And Buiz Ezigwe, Isaiah 26, verse 21, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Sheesh. Brothers coming through with the scriptures early. I ain't even hop into it yet. Y'all gonna scare them away before Hey, y'all know when a word come, man. People be running away from that, man. Hey, T Monty over here talking about there's only two, male and female. Lon Diamond, 2. Mel in the Sun, 2. Hey, is there anybody else in the chat that want to add their input in before we start going in? How many genders are there? Let's be able to communicate about this, because you look at people who have these platforms with many viewers, and especially when this topic get brought up, they don't want to discuss how many genders there are in life because they're afraid of being canceled. Best believe, family, I already let y'all know in the beginning of the stream, I can't get canceled. And who is going to do the cancellation process? Best believe, hey, I wake up every day, so the Most High is continuing me. I wake up in peace every day to create, so the Most High is continuing me. Sheesh. Steve Bless say, if you follow the Most High, it's 2 genders, nothing else. Point it out. I point it out. So you have people in this day and age obviously teaching otherwise. Oh yeah. You have people this day and age obviously not even speaking up, pointing out the obvious. Oh no, there's only 2 genders. No, they'll actually make a way for other genders to be accepted and created. As y'all just got the vibe with me, family, you feel me? I'm thanking the Most High for creating. I'm over here sending forth my praises. I'm over here blessed by the grace of design. I'm over here creating a masterpiece. Best believe the only masterpiece I'm creating is something, not a piece. Best believe I ain't doing it inconveniently, because if I was doing it inconveniently, what type of masterpiece would I be creating if I was doing it out of stress and something that was forced? Y'all ain't hear me. What type of masterpiece would I be creating if I was doing it out of stress or if I was forced? or if it was inconvenient for me to create. Dennis O. Hebrew say it's interesting how the world complicate the most simple things. Hey, sheesh. Point it out. Point it out. Dennis, how many genders is it? How many genders are in society right now? I just want to ask the chat this question because moving forward, I just want to know that the people that are subscribing, the people that are tuning in, hey, there's really no hiding the truth now, especially when everything is out here being used as a tactic to divert the human mind to be less than, to actually complicate things, most definitely. Dennis hit it right on the head. It's interesting how the world complicate the most simple things. And if you can't teach a child, why are you a teacher? Hey, if you cannot teach a child, why are you a teacher? You should be able to teach simple things to simple minds. But to say everything is complicated nowadays because people don't even know how to make. How smart are you if you can't make something complicated simple? How smart are you if you make something simple so complicated? Do you have intellect if you look at a problem and you create more problems? We gotta really acknowledge these people that's trying to teach our children, that's coming into these schools saying we need programs on educating children on multiple genders. Best believe I didn't grow up in that society, that community that was teaching this thing. So, hey, I'm man enough to speak up about it. I'm man enough to use my platform to point it out. Best believe can't nobody cancel me. I'm not afraid of anybody taking away anything from me because I haven't received anything from you. You get what I'm saying? I haven't received anything from them. So for them trying to cancel me or take anything from me, it wouldn't be, what are you taking from me? What are you canceling from? I still wake up with peace every day. Matter of fact, I don't even need people's business who try to make things complicated. Facts. 2. Family, is there only 2 genders? Sheesh. Let's bring it out. Cassie Brooks said, "You about to set it off tonight." Oh, snap. Go ahead. Say it, fam. Hey, all praises to the Most High, man. I just felt like there's not too many men that speak up about this, especially men that are supposed to be leading a nation, especially men that are supposed to be teaching, especially men that are supposed to be walking in righteousness, being a demonstration to the generations that's coming up next. For us to complicate human purpose ultimately gives way to human dysfunction. Let me repeat that. To complicate human purpose creates human dysfunction. What is the purpose? And if you can't identify it simply, well, how smart are you? Really? Why are people learning from you if you can't even explain something simple? Oh, I was born a girl. Oh, I was born a boy. Okay, you're a girl. Okay, you're a boy. When does that come complicated? And who is establishing this thought pattern? And let me make one correlation before we get into bringing some just interesting details out with the content that I got in the back scenes. When you think of cancer, right? A cancer cell multiplies without purpose. A cancer cell then creates blockage and wherever it's formulating. It seizes blood, it seizes connection, it seizes growth of your body. I'm speaking metaphorically. Growth, when you look at it in nature, it's something that continues. It's something that heals. It's something that self-sustains. Certain things in this society that they try to teach us ultimately is not self-sustaining. When you put them together, they cannot continue to grow. In fact, they even start to harm other things around them because they are bent on destruction. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. We gonna get into it, man. After extensive research, just typed it in on Google. I wanted to ask Google, how many genders are there? Because I already know it's a bunch of kids with cell phones nowadays, and they probably want to know whether they are a male or a female because they were never taught. They were never taught their purpose. Sad to say. So I wanted to see what information was out there on Google. And of course, there's about 2 billion results. And as you see, gender identity is teen talk nowadays. Oh, you have some of these kids not even knowing what they identify as. So what do you think they do? They go to try to get educated on who they are. Because nobody ever told them, hey, it's only 2 genders. You know what they're telling them? Oh, no, it's multiple genders. I don't even understand the terms, but as y'all can see, Google will teach your child, if you let them, that there are many genders. Identities, including male, female, transgender, gender neutral, non-binary, agender, pangender, queer, genderqueer, two-spirit, third gender, and all, none, or a combination of these. Like, is that not complicated? And then what basis does that information continue us to progress in life as the human race? I already told y'all what cancer cells do, right? Cancer cells infiltrate the body. Cancer cells begin to multiply. Cancer cells build tumors. They start building up blockages within your body that stop normal functions, such as reproduction and healing of the certain area that the cancer takes over. Just trying to make some correlation here between what's going on in society and what may be going on in our body. Whenever there is an infiltration of cancerous cells that are multiplying without any purpose, your body is easily under attack from any type of disease. Or let's break that word down. Dis-ease. Your body is under attack from not being able to move conveniently. You get what I'm saying? Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Y'all ain't hearing me. I'm talking to myself, man. I'm talking to myself. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Melon the Sun say MTF male to female, FTM female to male. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest, Melon the Sun. I really don't. My apologies though. But hey, short terms. I am not with none of those terms, man. All I know is the male and female, and I had to make sure I set the record straight by showing y'all the thumbnail, man. You see, in creation, when you're able to create in ease, there should be some functionality to it. There should be some way where you can just be moving a purpose conveniently at that. Man, it's a crazy world out here. Cassie Brooks talking about non-binary. I keep hearing that everywhere. What does that even mean, though? They're out here teaching children, yeah, you can be non-binary. What? No. What does that even mean? Why complicate being a male and being a female? Let me propose a question, family. And really, really, let's meditate on this. Are there any positive influences of male and female portrayed in society? Or do they try to perpetuate and use propaganda to advertise a certain demographic of people that ultimately, I'm using my words very wisely, family, so bear with me. At the end of the day, they cannot reproduce. So it's like, hold on. But check this out. The advancement of technology. It's scary because now you can see the advancement of technology is now educating the children. So when you have a robot telling you what you can be, do you think they understand and identify with the Most High? Knowing that the beginning of all knowledge is fear of the Most High. Wait. So we're living in a world right now that obviously has no correlation, has no connection, has no understanding with the one who created life in itself. Because now everybody tends to turn to technology for information. But as y'all can see, as soon as I typed in on Google and tried to ask Google this question of how many genders are there, the confusion is definitely at hand. Yeah. Steve Bless, what you on? What you on? Talking about them other genders is from the pit of hell. Ooh, sheesh. Hey, family, we messing gonna have to have that stream for that topic for another stream. For real. And J510, shalom, family. Melon the Sun said these people changing how they were originally created to be something else that's crazy. Point it out, sis. When you have people who feel as though they can take the power back in their hands, they are now gods. They can now create life in their likeness. But is their likeness convenient? Is their likeness living in peace, living in love, living in joy, accepting truly your purpose in life? I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah. Do you think wicked people thank the Most High for creating? Or do they try to change up what the Most High has already created? Let's point it out. Let's point it out. Because the last thing that I want for my children to grow up and really just be confused about is who they are in this life. Not only who they are, but what gender they are. Like this, you as a human being, you should be able to tell, oh, okay, I came out with this extremity. I'm a male. Oh, look at that. You came out with that. You're a female. No, now you got kids coming out and you got doctors over here holding them up. It was like, oh, you can be anything. Like, is that intellect? Really? Is society even using their brains nowadays to say you can be anything you want to be, but you were solely created with the extremity to be what you were purposed to? And let me, okay. I hear those people saying, well, what if that person was born with both? Let me point it out. Do you think this food is natural? Do you think that they just let things grow naturally in this life? Do you think that certain of these medicines don't have side effects, that when you do have babies, that your babies will not be affected by these side effects? Do you think that the air is just clean that we breathe? Do you think that everything that's around doesn't affect when we come together and try to grow life naturally, that our environment doesn't affect that? So if we were in harmony with nature, don't you think that we would be creating righteously in harmony with nature, creating man and woman? Something that I do not see many men talking about, especially those men who have established businesses, established connections with certain media, established resources, especially within quote unquote, let's just say it, the foreign society. Because as soon as you start speaking about an agenda like this, oh man, best believe they gonna pull the support out of you and make sure that whatever you speak next, their people are not gonna support you. And that's where you've been getting your funding from. And do you think you want to talk about the people that you get your funding from? What do they say? Don't bite the hand that feeds you. We starting to see who's getting fed by who. All praises to the Most High. He keeps me sustained. He keeps me maintained. Best believe, I will say it one more time, I do not care about my platform getting canceled for me speaking about these situations, because ultimately, they are not the ones that is keeping me fed. All praises to the Most High. So I'm able to get on my platform. I'm able to use my voice to speak up against an agenda. Yes, this is an agenda. When I can type in on Google and see that there are multiple genders, make it make sense. I'm over here shaking my head. Really, make it make sense. Melon, I'm with you. I can't believe we even got to this point. Hey, that's why I'm banging out That's why I'm 10 toes down. You feel me? I had to vibe with y'all in the beginning because just to be able to get my mental space, especially just on a righteous communication, man. I just want to let y'all know I thank the Most High for creating. You know, I had to let y'all hear the tune that, hey, I was blessed enough to be able to create that with a lovely lady. Man, when a man and a woman comes together and create, it's nothing. Come on. Maybe we need to start seeing more men and more women come together and create something beautiful. Gado Yeshayahu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great salvation. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High Yah. Maybe we need to start seeing more men and women come together and create something beautiful. Y'all ain't hearing me, man. Because now they got all these genders going around, and it's like, really, does it make sense? Does it make sense? Shalom, Lona P. Sheesh. What you're trying to say is they creating cancerous ideas to destroy our minds. Hey, Dennis listening. Hey, shout out to Dennis. Hey, all right. Dennis, you mess around and get a wrench, man. You mess around and get a wrench, man. Not many people be tuning in to listen, man. They just be tuning in to getting their ears tickled. But let's stay on track, family. Let's stay on track. Know that we are all one body, but we got to identify when there is a disease in the body to make sure that we stay healthy. You know? Cassie Brooks said, I believe it's when you choose to be neither gender, but that just seems so unreal. People got so many choices nowadays. People got so many choices nowadays, family. It just, what's the point, man? And when you talk to these people and family, just to let y'all know, I'm not speaking from a field of ignorance. I'm speaking to y'all from a field of knowing that I place myself right in the center of communicating with these people, communicating with them before they even grow up. I'm talking to kids who have these intellectual disabilities on how to function in life. Literally, unable to emotionally grasp concepts. These kids. Do you think they're not growing up into adults, not even being taught what a gender is? Say, what is autism? When you don't know yourself, you obviously don't have any sense of peace within. And then, hey, acts of inconvenience. You start to behave a certain way. Do you think somebody that loves yourself truly will sit back and say, hold on, I don't want to create anything. I just want to, I have no purpose. And not to say that all of them think like that, but you know, all I could do is share with y'all my experience. You know, I'm thankful. You feel me? The Most High has definitely blessed me to be able to, speak. Not only speak, but walk in purpose. Where I'm just like, hey, I love living. Not only do I love living, hey, come here. Let me come here, lady. You feel me? Like as a man, I'm just like, hey, can I tell you something? I love to live. You wanna live? Matter of fact, you wanna make a living? Like I can't. It's baffling. It's baffling because truly, you got kids growing up looking at the opposite gender like, do I want to create? So to be of an example, creating is good, especially when you're doing it out of peace. Oh man, family, my bad, y'all. I'm looking at the time right now. I ain't even bringing out the content, man. My bad, y'all. Talking about there's so much power in being either male or female. Both roles matter. I don't know why they want to discourage that. That's what I'm, Cassie, for real. Like, do you know how much power a woman has to be able to bring life in? Do you know how much power a man has to be able to protect and stand up and be strong and to speak that word that makes sure that people are moving in cooperation? They say they try to disannul that. They try to break that connection. It's disgusting to me, man. And once again, family, I will speak up against it because can't nobody cancel me. I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about followers. I don't care about people even liking me. As long as I'm able to live and be at peace with what I do in this life and continue to create. Hey, all praises to the Most High. I wake up every day, I'm smiling because, hey, I'm smiling, hey, I'm here. Hundreds. All praises. Steve Bless said, if the Most High only made male and female, where did the other genders come from? I hear you, Steve. I hear you. Man, talking about some say things like, I was born with a male body, but I feel like a woman. How do you feel like a woman if you're not a woman? How would you know what that's like? Sheesh. Hey, this is the open communication that we need to have, especially with these individuals, because if you really talk to them, blessed enough to be able to say I'm in a field where I see most of these behaviors in their adolescent scenes, where the emotionalities, the unstableness, the characteristics of being someone who doesn't even operate in peace, really. Because what you're doing with your body, how can you say that you're at peace when you're moving and it's inconvenient? Literally, you're forcing something that isn't you. That is an inconvenience. Best believe I'm moving all love over here. Best believe, hey, it's nothing but smoothness when I'm operating. And that's how it should be. Family. What are they teaching the kids? When you could get on Google and type in how many genders are there, and more than 50 pop up. Hundreds. Hallelujah. Lona P, what it do, man? What it do? We just bringing out some information. We just talking about something that, not too many men that I see on these YouTube platforms or even social media platforms are even going to talk about, because they don't want to lose their support from the masses. I gotta say it in that voice too, because y'all already know. We gotta make sure that we care about all demographics. All right, man. Y'all know how I go. Y'all already know what month it is. Hey, if they can bang in a month, hey, I can definitely bang in a month too. If they can go ahead and spread they proud looks, hey, I can be proud in what I create too. You feel me? Hey, all praises to the Most High. I'm thankful. I'm honored that the Most High has chosen me to recreate. That might have went over some people's head, man. I ain't talking about artwork, man. Hey, Steve, let's talk about, you funny, Divine, but you right. When the doctor look at the bed, he tells them you could be a female. Take that doctor credential away right now. For real. Sheesh. mass confused that leads to weakness for both sides. For real, nobody's operating in their full capacity because they're in between. Really, let's tap in. Why do we have to be something that we're not? Why is it even advertised of being multiple genders when there's only two? There's only two. There's only two, family. I just want people to know, hey, I rock with the idea of there only being the male and there only being the female. There is no confusion in that when you tell a child. Sheesh. Melanie Sun said a surgeon transferring a female reproductive system into a man's body. There was a story on that. All I can do is shake my head because as a man, their experience, their life, their truth, I guess, let them be what they want to be. You know, I don't want to be on YouTube being one of those people that's labeled as, you know, one of those specialists that go out and try to destroy. But hey, I'm over here trying to build up my people, especially my people who walk and understand righteousness. I'm really focusing on building, on creating. Know that we're gonna make this correlation again. When cancer cells enter your body, the way that they operate is not conducive for the body as a whole. Wherever they begin to populate, they just create more and more. They're just dead cells that do not reproduce. They just form clots wherever they are. They have no purpose in your body. That's why the doctors be like, let's get this cancer cell out. They create dis-ease. I'm not saying disease. They create dis-ease. They create discomfort. They create inconvenience. Do you know how inconvenient it is to tell somebody, oh, there's 75 genders and there's more growing every day? What? Melanin Sun say, messing up womanhood and manhood. What's meant for a woman and what meant for a man all screwed up. For real. I'm gonna bring it out with some humor too, family. Just so y'all know, I ain't over here, you know, just bashing people. Feel me? I'm over here. Hey, we interacting, family. We interacting because this is a conversation that needs to be had with the master. Because not many people talk about how many genders there are, and they're able to spread information and teach our children about how many genders there are. And our children necessarily aren't even being taught by us anymore. They're over here on the internet being taught who they are. Asia Hunter. Blessings, family. Blessings, family. Lona P, it's all love. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate everybody interacting with me in the chat, man. It's all love. Melon say we should be helping these people. We should be trying to understand why they feel the need to do such extremes to their bodies. Nobody asks questions nowadays. They just do. Melon. And here's my response to that. And you're right. We should be trying to help. So you identify someone who is going through a stage mentally where they cannot even perceive their purpose in life. Instead of giving them drugs, do you know what the best drug is? And it's natural. An endorphin to help you deal with life. that not many people have access to. You can't buy it over counters. When you give somebody love, when you give somebody time, when you actually sit down and have a conversation, knowing that, hey, we about to, hey, appreciate you, Melon, for bringing me to the talking points of the content. My bad, y'all. It's been an hour in, but we just had to discuss pretty much in the beginning. You if you read the Bible, you would know the Most High created man and the Most High created woman. Somewhere along down the line, these ideas were disturbed. Why were they disturbed? Are we having communication where we're able to talk to a person who is mentally disturbed? I put myself right in between of these people. Say, I wanted to show them, hey, I want to understand why you even thinking the way you think. Respectfully, let's communicate. First thing is I asked them, what is your purpose? Look them dead in the eyes. One of the next things I asked them, do you love yourself? For another human being to even have the intellect to answer you back what their purpose is and if they love themselves, you will see how they operate and what their behavior is in life. Not many people operate in purpose. Not many people operate in loving themselves. So let's bring back in the analogy of cancer being in the body. What is its purpose? Ultimately, you would think that every single cell in your body has a purpose. Why, when this cancerous cell gets in your body, the only purpose that it has is to create dis-ease? It multiplies. It keeps multiplying and creates dysfunction in whatever part of the body that it turns up in. Is it really functional? So I did a open panel live stream about a very touchy topic not too long ago. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to the panel. Shout out to everybody that even got on and spoke on the panel. It was a very powerful build. Many brothers, many sisters were able to add their input on. And we're going to touch bases on some of the talking points. Going to be doing a slight reaction on what was said throughout the session. So here we go, family. Let me know if y'all can hear it too. Bear with me, family. We learning over here on this channel. There are people in boardrooms who discuss plans on how they can infiltrate the minds, infiltrate the spirits, being able to pervert the bodies of a generation. There are people in boardrooms that literally plan on how to infiltrate the minds, infiltrate the bodies, and infiltrate the spirits to make them move in opposition of convenience. I'm surprised that stream wasn't taken down right there. There's a little echo to it. I got you, bro. Let me run that back. Let me know if there's an echo to it now.
How you can't even trust the soul because when you were growing up as a child and you think that's when you're supposed a child trusts they don't know the difference. They don't know the difference between good and evil. They don't know the difference between someone being mean to them or nice to them. But to say you have manipulative adults who will teach children, hey, this is good. Hey, come here. Let me let me show you something. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, family. Once again, everybody, this is a sensitive topic. Acknowledging that there is a problem within our communities.
Most people won't acknowledge that there is a problem within our community. For children not to know that there are only two genders, that is a problem within our community. For children to believe in such a way where they can be any gender, they could even have no gender, that is a problem within the community because you take away purpose from this man to be, from this woman to be, to operate fully and what the Most High has created them to be. There are people in boardrooms that sit around desks with money to fund, to perpetuate, to advertise an idea to our children that can put on social media websites, that can put on social media Instagrams, that can put on any infiltration of the mind concepts to have us thinking and performing and believing that something is right. Family. When are we going to take back the education system? Because we can't have robots teaching our children. When you have a corrupt program, when you have, hold on, when you have corrupt humans even implementing a corrupt program, how do you think these robots are going to perform? It's sad to say, I'm not talking about technology. Now it got to literally, we are becoming the robots. We are becoming the programmed individuals. When you can change somebody's mindset, when you can change what they believe in, you can ultimately change what they behave. You ultimately can change what they will become. I see a great future, but only a future if people stand up to have an impact to change the course that we're on right now. Because at the course that we're on right now, the only thing that's being promoted is the pride and being anything natural. How long does that last? How long does the synthetics last? Man, Nancy Brooks said, respectfully, whatever they want to recreate, so be it. But internally, it will not be the same as a woman carrying life ever. Do y'all know how beautiful it is for a woman to, first and foremost, the communication process that it takes for a man to, hey, I like you. you. I had to see what it do. I had to know if it was true. All right. Hold on, family. I think we too tensed up right now. We need to go ahead and vibe right quick. Let me just so y'all know, man. Y'all, it needs to be somebody representing. It needs to be somebody who ain't afraid to just be their self. Be who the Most High has created them to be. When I seen my lady, man, when I seen the creation process was started from right there. Most men shy away from that. You really have most men not even wanting to engage in that. And the irony is those men are more so promoted because they are able to submit and believe and become anything that anyone wants them to be. But hey, if I like something, if the Most High put it on my heart, I'm gonna say it. I like you. Had to know that it's true. Had to see what it do. I like you. I had to see what it do. I like you. I had to see what it do. I had to know if it's true. My bad, family. Y'all be busting out singing. I like you. Halfway midstream. Y'all already know what it is. I had to see what it do. I like you. So come here, let me talk. And come here, come for a walk. And look at the sky as we gaze and be a part of this way that you see that. We just keep on moving up at the speed of light. We all never lose sight. You know that keep it right. Just gonna keep it tight. I like you. I have to tell you the truth. I had to know that every day is the proof. I like you. I like you. I like you. Yeah. I like you. See how the way we move. I like the feeling moving through. As a man, you gotta be able to tell a woman you like a man. And if you're a male, tuning in right there, you gotta be able to tell them.
Let's go to the island. What is just you and I, and let's just go ahead and
just to regain that connection.
The inside as we try, and I don't feel like we really try, cause we together. I just know that we float like a feather, so I just wanna complete the fantasy, the dream, the sequence, the inspiration that's inside of me to go ahead and blossom and become a butterfly coming from a caterpillar humility. So I just see when I just spread my wings and we just flying above the scenes, creating the scenery. So I just see that it's so scenic, and with my five senses, I just gotta put it together. Pleasure in the measure, you know that I like you, and I wanna know that I can see eternity. You're so vibrating, and I feel the spectrum of my chakras aligning. I'm just white beaming, swap. I like you. 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 You so fine. You would die like pineapple. Love your taste. Love the way you was made. I love the way you smile, the way you talk to me every day. I love the way that you create. I love the way that you sound so heavenly. I like you. Yeah. I like you. I like you. Hey.
you seen the thumbnail, just know, man. I'm honored, man. I'm honored that I can create. I'm honored that, you know, I can speak to, hey, when you think about these bonds, these relationships, these connections, and you really get down to the root of it, not many people are able to talk to the opposite, the opposite spectrum, and gain a genuine connection, if you get what I'm saying. So many of them tend to, well, they tend to inconvenience themselves for a moment of pleasurable convenience. That's another topic for another stream. No, that's another topic for another stream. But best believe we still hitting on the point that there's only two genders, man. And they try to teach us otherwise, and really try to teach us to communicate to the same gender. If you really think about it, if you really tapped in, if you really listening to what's going on in this day and society, they will teach you how to talk to someone of the same sex. They teach us how to look appealing to the same sex. They don't teach us how to come together as men and women. What do you think all these genders are out here perpetuating? Oh, there's only two genders. There's only two genders. Facts. 88 Soul said, I was reading Genesis earlier. God created man and woman from what I read. For real. Asia said we have to love ourselves. Super important. Yes. Self-love is the key. Honey, it's about that time. For real. Cassie say fixing a dynamic that never needed fixing. Steve Bless said, if people want to know how much genders there are, go to nature. For real. Go to nature. Nature going to tell you to look at the animals. Look how they produce, male and female. Look at the trees. Let's keep it simple, man. Let's keep it simple. You mean to tell me animals out here got it together more than intelligent human life? Come on now. Major conditioning. Juan said, Mass MK Ultra Engineering. Ja, Sonny, yeah, what it do? What's up, family? What's the word? Hey, Asia was vibing with me. Talking about ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey. Okay. Hey, for real, Dennis, facts. Being in love, how the Most High made us, that's the real definition of self-love. Con. You know, and we here. And again, family, this is not me, bashing the other side in the head with, hey, this is what it's supposed to be. No, we're having a conversation. As you can see, me in the chat, we're communicating. I'm expressing myself on how I think. Likewise, I hope someone in the spectrum comes through and is able to communicate to us why they think the way they do and why they think that it's more than two genders. Because that's when we have these conversations to be able to analyze, all right, what is this person thinking? Is it productive? Is it functional? Is it even convenient that you can go to Google, type in how many genders is there, and for 60 plus genders to pop up? Family, I'm not exaggerating. 60 plus genders. Like, what are there? The following are the 58 genders identified by ABC. ABC News. You would think ABC News would keep it simple. ABC. You would think that would be simple, but this is what type of information they're spreading. People support ABC News. People tune into ABC News. Come on now. I don't even want to educate myself on the knowledge of using pronouns and other gender neutral things like that. Like, what? Come on, learning English is hard enough as it is. What is a Z self? Literally, you got people who study this stuff. There are classes in school about learning more. Do you know how inconvenient that is when children need to be learning how to maintain life? Like, you're teaching them nothing that will be beneficial. Like, for real. How long do you think these people are going to last in a society by themselves? Just point it out, because they're going to need a man and a woman to recreate. For real. Hey, Asian, they doing too much. Facts. Doing way too much. But we're going to keep on heading on, man. We're going to keep on progressing in this family. Why? Information overload that completely is unnecessary. Working in the field of children who have an autism spectrum related disorder. To give them more information than they're able to retain will create behaviors that ultimately are dysfunctional towards their progress. There are many children who are not developed yet, especially at the age of 4, 5, and 6, where you're teaching them more than their little brains can handle, and they're behaving in a sense of dysfunction. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Let's bring back the correlation. Let's bring back the analogy for the cancer. When a cancer cell starts multiplying, and you look at your cells as information, as codes to be able to input reproductive intelligence in your body. These cancer cells just multiply useless information that creates dis-ease in wherever they form. Because the information that these cells use to grow doesn't do anything for the body. It just creates a block. It just creates a tumor, something that needs to be removed. I know, family. This is a very touchy topic, man. That's why I got to be able to use the tunes. I got to be able to spread good vibes during this conversation, because I really don't want people to feel like as though I'm bashing. But at the same time, we need to be able to communicate it about this in a light that shows forth, hey, what is functional, what is right. Because not too many people are going to talk about, especially use their platforms to talk about this agenda that's in place. But hey, like I told y'all, I had a very, very great panel talking about the elephant in the room. A very touchy topic, very sensitive. And, just to share some of those clippings from that conversation.
And you can be perverted. Huh?
Let's try to use keywords.
Okay. So you can be reprobated or turned over. You can be turned over several times, different times. You can be the person that was hurt, and you continue to be hurt, and you continue to do hurt things.
Reprobated people who are hurt, they continue to do hurtful things, They haven't figured out that they even are damaged. So they continue to hurt the next over and over and over again. Do you think a cancer cell knows that it's cancerous, or knows that when it's multiplying, it's not doing any good to the body? What even gives this cancer cell the notion to want to keep recreating itself? Are we any better than cells? Humans. Are we any more intelligent than basic little cells that are purposed to reproduce? Because at this point in day and age, and this time, I'm looking at humans at a very side eye, because we can't even identify how many genders there are. So what makes me think that certain people who are in establishments, especially bringing forth education to our children, have any intellect over over an animal at that, if you can't even identify how many genders there are? What's going on in your mind? What's going on in your brain? Just a message that said guys need to get on semen retention. That'll help get the masculinity back pumping. Just did a month and a half. You definitely feel like more of a man. Hey, we need more solutions out here to make men feel like more of a man, because these women out here starting, they start to be more manlier than men. If y'all count Ringo's live and Brother Leon live, man, they over here showing this woman dragging this man around the store, and I'm just like, sheesh. Certain women out here got more testosterone and more fierceness than men. And then it's like, what is society now? You know, you thought there were gender roles. You thought women definitely stayed in the place of being nurturers, being caretakers, being someone who you can just provide for, But man, you see, they put on the brute force now, and it's like you see more men taking on that back end role of being nurturers and being the ones that's submitting to other men at that. Like, what is going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. What are trans gonna do when the world falls apart? They're definitely gonna have to man up once that happens. Hey, just a messenger. That's supposed to be a pun. You want trans to man up? Man, sad but true. Sad but true. Sheesh. Juan definitely hit it on point. We need to put down the modified foods as well. Y'all mean to tell me words out here getting transgendered? I already knew when I was learning Spanish. I'm like, hold on. It's male and female words. All right. Okay. It's masculine and feminine words. Okay. If men become more masculine, women would naturally become more feminine. Sheesh. Talk about divine order. Israel, Barca, Shalom, Shalom, family. Kwam Yasharala.
To yourself, and sometimes unbeknownst to a person, you can be turned over several times, different times. You can be the person that was hurt, and you continue to be hurt, and you continue to do hurt things to yourself And sometimes unbeknownst to yourself, you wonder why you do this or why you accept this or why you behave this way because you didn't really know. But sometimes, it could be something that was blocked out and you don't realize that this happened to you as a child. And
Most people are miseducated as a child. Most people are, and grasp the concept, people are touched spiritually, mentally, and physically as a child. So then they start to operate and behave in a certain way and don't even know why they do it. But until we start having those conversations where it's like, why are you engaging in these behaviors? You should be able to sit down in front of a person, especially if you're a man, and you should be able to tell people your purpose. As a woman, you should be able to tell somebody your purpose. Talk to one of these people who ultimately have an agenda to spread the information of there being more than one gender. What is their purpose behind doing so? Ask them if it is even convenient for them to spread such an agenda. We're going to bring it out, family. We're going to bring it out. My bad. I've been holding out on the scripts, y'all. I have been holding out on the scripts. My bad, family. But I already know that word cut deep. So when I was going to get to it, I was going to get to it. And then we was going to make sure that we hitting home. I'm in Romans chapter 1, verse 27 through 29. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the women, burned in their lust one toward another. Man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, and whispers. Who does that sound like? What does that even sound like? Family. When we speak about mental health, we speak about a mindset that continues to grow. When you speak about someone who is successful, someone who has peace, someone who is a giver, someone who, when you come around them, it's nothing but love. What type of knowledge do they give you? What are you retaining? When we are able to discuss and trade information throughout these social media platforms, are they even used as spreading natural affection? Or are they manipulations to just get likes and subscribers? Or just to gain popularity? As y'all can see what the popular agenda is nowadays. If you tell people that you're rolling a certain way, hey, they are quick to promote you. It's funny how that goes. Especially in a society where you can see a lot of people who look like who look like me, who have the same color skin as me, but are quick to join fraternities to call themselves Greek. I went to school. I studied what the Greeks did. Say I was also in the school with a Bible in my hand too. So, hey, I was very aware. How reprobated it is to teach knowledge, to do things that are not convenient. These people do not retain God in their knowledge. The Most High gave them over to reprobated minds. Do you acknowledge the natural use of women? Do you acknowledge the natural use of men? There was a certain propaganda message being spread not too many years ago about priests in the Catholic faith. Hear me over again. There was a propaganda message being spread about priests in the Catholic faith. I'm going to ask the chat again. What is the natural use of man? And is it even convenient? I'm speaking in between the lines, but I hope y'all get where I'm going with the message. As a child, they try to teach you what is not convenient so that you grow up. And their hopes is that you recruit and hurt the next. Because that is the only way how their society survives. Sheesh. Man, just a message talking about I got banned off of Reddit for telling a transformer is not a woman, just a dude with the close. Bro, pure logic. You're born with ovaries, you're a woman. They must think their cashews are ovaries. Hey, a man is to lead, provide, and protect. Just a message. You know women want to be leading and providing and protecting out here as well. So hold on. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? You can't have the woman and the man out here leading, providing, and protecting. Will they understand their gender roles? Hold on. There's more. They try to teach us that it's more than two genders. So, you can be I don't even know what they call them. A V her, a Vi her, whatever it is. But in this society where, hey, majority of women, as I've seen, are the ones in the workforce. Men definitely have a hard time finding a financial footing in this world. Especially if it's a man that speaks about being upright. And it's a little offsetting because you have men that have made it to a platform where, other men look up to him. I like to play basketball. I was very good at it. I was so good. I got the opportunity to play with NBA players. being in the field of entertainment was ultimately not my passion. There's enough entertainers that I see in this day and age. And you know one thing about entertainers? Majority of them are definitely paid by people who love to watch them and get entertained by it. Keep in mind, man, really keep in mind what I'm saying, family. Keep in mind what I'm saying. And knowing that certain people that look like us, look like me, turn themselves into Greek idealistic individuals. There were certain coliseums that were set up for entertainment values. There's nothing new under the sun. There is nothing new under the sun. But we here though. I'm thankful that I can use my platform to talk about whatever I want to talk about. To speak up when I see something wrong in society. I'm thankful for that. Let's just say it, man. Not too many men can. Not too many men can.
They won't take place between platforms who are just people of robotic minds, because their intellects only go so far.
100. You got people out here moving like robots for real. Like, you got people that look up to these like kids, bro. That look up to these people, like, and it's like, bro, nah, they ain't the one you need to look up to. Like, look up to the righteous brothers that doing the works. It's not over here, fiending over some woman that really ain't about nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's.
Let's take Brother Josh Son of Yah. Talk upon right there. Fiending over some woman that ain't really about nothing. Cause when he get on, he Leo for a white girl. Hey, y'all know who said that line. Do you really want to be an entertainer? Do you really want to be an entertainer? Because when I get on, I make sure all my, hey, she already here with me. Thankful. And when we really look at what we're portraying as man, what side we're rocking with as man, it goes a long way to say our counterparts are supposed to be here to help us. But how are we communicating with them? First and foremost, do we even love ourselves? And when I say ourselves, do we love when we create? And I say when you join with a woman and when you create, no, that's you too. That's y'all. Y'all come together. Y'all form one. Do you love yourself? Why would you teach the next generation anything inconvenient? When you step into the realm of being an entertainer, know that there are millions of people who take your very words for truth and act upon it at that. There are people who look up to you and want to be just like you and will perpetuate the same ideas that you perpetuate. That's the crazy thing about being an entertainer. But say you are out here educating righteously and truthfully. There's not too many people that will perpetuate that energy. I hope y'all know the difference, people. I hope y'all can feel the difference between someone entertaining you and educating you. Because at this point in time, it's just entertainment. Entertainment doesn't have to be true. It's just here to keep your attention. Nobody knows what it is, but it's provocative. Y'all ain't hear me, man. Y'all ain't hear me, man. Y'all ain't hear. Y'all think I'm here to entertain y'all. Y'all ain't hear me, man. Sheesh. I thought somebody was hearing me, man.
I just see all the stuff I went through when I was growing up, and I just see the dysfunction. Now it's just time to change all that. Time to set them on a different path. Okay, we was raised in dysfunction. All right, cool. We forgave. Trying to spread love now. The hate, all that hate is over with. Love frequency in there, man. Y'all go get y'all love note.
Hey.
Love frequency, man. It's time to make sure that we're manifesting love with one another, love with men and women, natural affection for each other to create life, so that the next generations could say, hold on, this is what we're here to do. When you see majority of these relationships and you don't see nothing positive coming from, what you think that's doing to the next generation? Do you think that they looking at that as being a successful example to engage after? But all they see on TV is Maury, cheetahs, these rappers. Come on, man. A lot of entertainment that's miseducating the youth on gender roles. Sheesh. Amen, Melanin son. Amen. Right. Real woman. Respect the man that wants to lead. All praises to the Most High God. You're a real one. Hey, bro, not too many men out here are educated on what it means to lead, because let's be honest, they just want to be entertainers. I'm thankful enough where I'm in a field where I can combat both of them. How can you make learning fun? How can you make learning entertaining? That's what we need to get back to, because they sit us in a classroom for years and years. They really take the creativity and the purpose out of our children just by telling them to do this, do that, do this, with no real instructions. They just tell them to get it done. And now you have robots teaching us. Now you have Google teaching us. Now you have social media teaching the children on how to behave. We're going to see. We're going to see who comes out progressive. All love, Riri. All love. Talking about I rock with you a long way. I see, feel, and believe we can be a better nation. All praise to the Most High. I'm thankful for the power soaker. Y'all do the thing. Dang. Facts. Actual factuals. We in here. We are in here. You know, take the time out of our day to make sure that these YouTube streams are getting more of a insight beyond what they try to perpetuate. Because, hey, if you leave it up to them, we just a bunch of niggas, man, that don't know how to communicate, that ultimately don't have nothing good going on. And shoot, we just drug dealers at the end of the day. That's what they try to tell us. But being able to show a different side, being able to show a different aspect to our women to say, hold on, let's create. Look, we can lead. Look, we can be entertaining. Hold on. You know, over there, that ain't safe. Hold on, let me protect you. You feel me? Hey, go on here. Hey, get behind me. Real man should be able to say that. And as you get behind that real man, he should be able to stand up through all adversity and take that full brunt and still keep on walking. Especially man of the Most High. We should be able to stand up and take that hit. Laugh while we taking that hit. Look at the enemy as he trying to hit us some more. And we just got our lady right there. While she just looking at us in amazement. Because we so strong, we don't even need to react. Out of peace is my power. They say, do you know it takes more strength to stand still than it does to knock something down? Say something hit you, right? It takes more strength and restraint to actually stand still without faltering, without swaying from your path, than to go and react and hit back. We really got to identify what a real man is. Hey, say, I'll be working on my body. You feel me? I'll be doing my push-ups. Hey, I might not look like the biggest, but you ain't finna move me now. You get what I'm saying? I'm moving mountains. I'm slaying giants. Get behind me, Satan. I ain't moving. Nah, you can't teach me that. Nah, that ain't, I ain't moving. You got some man out here, hey, the irony is so funny. You got some man out here who they be flexing. They got all the muscles popping out everywhere. Women, be careful. they may not be doing that for the natural use. If you tapping into what I'm saying. And see how easily they can be moved. Best believe I had a couple of battles where the strength wasn't even in physical, man. How do you expect to be protected by a man? Yeah, he has physical strength, but has no mental fortitude to speak up against something that goes against justice, against something that goes against purpose, against something that goes against nature. Does that man even hold power? Hey, my bad, family. I be having to go. I feel like I be having to go there with y'all. Cause I want y'all to know I'm a real person, man. I'm a real person, man. Not only am I a real person, hey, I don't talk about it now. I be about it. You feel me? I be about it out here. You know, we strong body out here, for real. And it's definitely they want to be prideful. Okay. You want to show me what month y'all in? Okay. All right. Most High. thank you. Giving you all the glory. Sending forth my praises, giving you all the honor. They want to be prideful. Okay. Most High, keep me moving in purpose. Hey, that lion strength. You feel me? This Dawson say that all show and no go. Hey, best believe I'm picking mountains up. I'm picking mountains up. That's a dope way to put it, for real. You feel me? Hey, I'll be finishing with force. Hey, when it's our time, best believe, hey, one strike. It'll say that it ain't even always physical. It be a word that be setting these people off, man. It be one word that be, ooh. They be over here melting like the Wicked Witch. Sheesh. Got to be able to slam dunk it from time to time. You know, got to be able to put it down with force.
I'm thankful for the progress that the Most High has allowed me to make, man. I appreciate you. Yeah.
Are not willing to, you know.
Can y'all hear this?
A lot of people are not willing to grow and evolve and really face the truth on situations in life. They rather sweep it under the rug. And I think that has something to do with not addressing situations like that, or even subconsciously putting their children in positions to where they can be harmed. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, sometimes parents are being used by the enemy to try to break a child who may be different. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a conscious thing. No parent will actually say that out of their mouth, but it's a subconscious thing. But it's definitely one of the hardest things to deal with in life, not being able to trust others. It's definitely one of the hardest things to deal with in life, especially if it's something that you want to forget and something that because the individual who experienced it then bears the guilt of it. You get what I'm saying? And
the burden.
Yeah, it bears the burden of it, and it's a difficult thing to do, and I believe getting close to God, getting close to the Most High is the key,
Getting closer to the Most High is the key. Many people be moving out here with mental burdens. Their thoughts and consciousness is weighed down because of what they experienced. The lies, the perversion of everything that's around them. How can you even trust the next person to even want to do better for yourself because you already had the experience of life not even treating you right? The experience of loved ones of not even wanting to take care of you. We live in a system where it's easy to give your child up to a system that that's not going to teach them about themselves, nor is going to progress them to want to do better in life. How can you trust anybody? Especially when you go through these stages at a young age. And then you grow up and the only thing that they tell you, is if you ain't making money, then you have no purpose. But then they tell you, you can only make money if you submit to the society and you do what's popular. Hint, hint. You can only make money if you submit to society, do what's popular. And now you got to make sure that you're a part of our organization. Hold on. Let's scan your body to see if it's inside you. Hold on. Where's your card at? Hold on, where's your membership? Hint, hint. So when you can mess with somebody's DNA, when you can mess with somebody's thought patterns, when you can mess with somebody's behaviors, when you can literally, what's the word I'm looking for? Manipulate the purpose of genders. What do you create the society to become? It's deep. It's deep. But as you can see, man, it starts with us to be able to communicate about it. Because if we're not saying anything about it, that means that we're accepting it. Many men, especially with platforms and entertainment, are not going to speak about what I'm speaking about right now. Even in the watered down light that I'm speaking at it in. Because many of them don't want to lose what they've already gained. The real thing is, if the Most High gave it to you, you would not lose it. You can only lose it because the people that gave it to you, you're speaking against them. Say that I'm speaking for the Most High. Just to believe, hey, I got everything to gain. I want to walk in honor. I want to walk in righteousness. I want to walk and stand up and be considered a man and not an entertainer. I want people to see me and be like, hold on, that's divinely the man, not divinely the entertainer. There's a difference out here. You got people who operate in certain occults, who spread certain information, who even fund certain schooling systems to teach our children the information. The question is it even convenient? And at a very young age, we had our parents putting us in the same system. But those were times where information was not available as heavily as it is now. So could we blame them? No, we can't really, they had too much intuition, with the Most High breaking up out of what they was breaking up out of. So, hey, got to be able to give them the benefit of the doubt. But we here right now. Ephesians Chapter 5. Be ye therefore followers of God as dear children, and walk in love as Christ also hath loved us, and hath given himself for us an offering and a sacrifice to God for a sweet smelling savor. But fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named among you as becometh saints, neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor gesturing, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. I send forth my praises. Thank God for creating everything I see, everything I do. Thank God you made it. Yeah. Faith's all I need. In His word, I know that God got me. Faith's all I need. My bad, y'all. Hey, I wouldn't be me if I ain't seen y'all for once in a while, man. Sheesh. Just a messages talking about, my uncle handed me a big bag of condoms at 14. I went crazy after that. Our family don't realize they setting young minds up to be a worker of iniquity. We all have testimonies. And I'm thankful enough to be able to say I broke through the curses that were set upon my family. You know, really identifying, hey, what is my purpose as a man? Hold on. As a boy, as a child, yeah, you're going to think some type of way, especially with impressions of thoughts. When, hey, it was different. You know, we ain't had a cell phone. I ain't that old, y'all. Don't look at me like I'm that old, man. But I remember the times we ain't had no cell phone, man. So, you know, the impressions of thoughts was far and few between. But best believe when, you know, I seen something I liked, I knew what I liked, and those devices definitely at a young age, if no one's teaching you on how to control your manhood, you know, it's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be overcoming of a certain behavior. Just hint, y'all, man. Hey, what young man doesn't deal with that? You know, especially in a society right now where you can literally press a button and see full-fledged and be engulfed. To be controlling of that as a man, it's hard to when you have members of the society setting you up to believe that this function is convenient. Like, oh, snap, I gotta look at that. Oh, snap, I gotta be able to get one off of this. And then it becomes as though you operate in that spirit, everything that you do after that, it's perverted. Which has you thinking, hold on. The more and more you do something, the more and more your vision gets distorted. Best believe we live in a society where a lot of men have distorted their vision, where they can't even stand up and say, oh, this is a male and this is a female, because their vision is so far distorted. Speaking in code, family, speaking in code, man. Y'all get what I'm saying, though. Sheesh. Talking about my own mother gave me a bag of condoms instead. Maybe she should have had a talk with me and at least tell me I need to respect and love our women. Facts. I bring it out. Man. Woo. What y'all trying to make me bring it out, family, man. Y'all trying to make me bring it out over here, man. Hey. For the women in the chat, man. Y'all can be very beautiful. And as a man, not being taught the right way on how to communicate or even how to fulfill the natural need, the natural desire of being with a woman. It can be very confusing growing up as a boy. I'm pretty sure all the brothers got a testimony where they was living in a time where you could do no wrong. Obviously didn't know what right and wrong was. But when we start having conversations on, hey, these are the roles of the genders. Don't distort it. Know yourself fully first. Control yourself. There are only two genders, male and female. Operate accordingly. Most importantly, operate at your highest level of being. Man, sheesh. Hey, at a young age, man, you know, the eerie thing is, I see it. When we got to point it out with both ends. Women, y'all got to know what's up too. I get it. Majority of the women, especially when they're unprotected, when they have no spiritual covering, when they have no fatherly covering, are victims to the society. Let's just be honest. The victim to this society then turns into hurt. It turns into someone who seeks to perpetuate this hurt. Many times, many women, if they don't talk about it or if they don't have any positive outlets, they are going to continue to destroy many men as well. Now let's bring back in the correlation or the metaphor to the cancer. Cancer cells, they just grow without a purpose. Who do you want to be in society? What is in your coding? What information are you spreading throughout the body of a community? Are you creating dis-ease? Yeah, the breakthrough. Just a master. Being a good man, you think women would be all over you as soon as you say God in absence, they get turned off. Hey, you gotta know who you talking to. For real on that one though. Hey. The good guys, they finished in the Most High's time. Let's just not say the good guys finished last. No, we ain't gonna say that. The good guys finished in the Most High Yah's time. For real. All praise to the Most High for waking us up. I won't be 30 bragging about getting some. I got people almost 30 and still over bragging about getting some. Sheesh. Man. Riri, I'm trying, Riri. You know, I do what I do when I can. 88 soul man, bro. I feel you. I can't be around someone 30 plus talking about. I don't even hang out with dudes who cheat. Hey, got to be under the same operations over here because they definitely be out here, man. They definitely be out here. And family, I ain't gonna say I was perfect, man, but knowing that this is a world full of temptations, we gotta be guarded. We gotta make sure that we are letting the right information enter into our minds. So let's build off of it. Ephesians Chapter 5, verse 5. For this ye know that no whoremonger, nor unclean person, nor covetous man, who is an idolater, have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. Let me read that one more time. Verse 6 and verse 7. Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. Y'all know what the vain words I'm talking about, man. Y'all know the words that they want to keep spewing out, especially during this month. Let's not be partakers with them. I ain't gonna tell somebody to do something that I ain't doing. You feel me? This is me using my platform to speak up against an agenda, knowing that I don't care about being canceled. Who are you to cancel me? Matter of fact, how you gonna cancel me from something that I'm not even a part of? Check it out. You can't cancel me if I didn't subscribe. You can't cancel me because I didn't subscribe. You feel me? You can't block me because I did not subscribe. I don't get my fundings from these people. You can't cancel me. Like, sheesh. Now you see what men who are afraid to speak up against this certain agenda. Now you see where they get their money from. Because if they spoke up against it, they're going to get unsubscribed. They're going to get canceled. They're going to get blocked. And then you will say, hold on, that's where your money was coming from. That's why you won't say nothing. Oh, I see. There's a bigger trick to this game that certain men in this entertainment field is not telling you. I need one of those Ringo soundboards so I can hit the dun dun dun. I need some drama effects when I'm talking. Shout out to Ringo, man. He definitely be bringing the content out with all the theatrics, man, but bringing it out in a way where, hey, we still learning, but we got to be able to hit them keys, man. We got to be able to hit them keys. It's all love, though, family. It's all love. Amen. I love my Lord and Savior, and I will continue to rejoice upon him as long as I walk on these earth grounds. Hallelujah. Ephesians Chapter 5, verse 5. Like Nipsey say, make sure the niggas around you stick to the script. Jeez. You moving how you should move. We ain't got time to be around people like that. Bad company corrupts good manners. Facts. Y'all see what's going on in the chat right now. Y'all see what's going on with information getting spread right now. We've been 2 hours in. What we've been talking about, nothing but righteous communication among brothers and sisters, man. Come on. Let's really tap in. Truth. Our righteous, God-fearing woman deserve righteous, honest, God-fearing man who leads. Amen. Amen to that. I got a couple of more scripts, family. I got a couple more. My bad, man. I know we've been here for 2 hours, man. Y'all probably like, Divine, what's going on, man? It's Friday night, man. We gotta, hey, we trying to enjoy the night, man. You over here doing 3-hour-long streams. My bad, y'all. My bad. We in Proverbs 16, verse 17 through 19. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. You can't cancel me. You can't even block me because I'm not a part of it. I'm not partaking in any of the funds. So I can say whatever I want to say. I can stand up on my own 2 feet and walk accordingly in this world and create content that I know is righteous. Question to the chat. Do you want to be entertained or do you want to be educated? Because if you want to be entertained, hey, there are a lot more entertainers out there on YouTube. I advise you to go subscribe. But over here, you're going to learn something. We going to learn something. We're going to keep learning something. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep evolving and elevating to be the best that we could be. I'm thankful every day I wake up, I learn something. A person that wakes up and continues to learn, let's believe they will be a wise person. But if you wake up and seek entertainment, okay, all right, we'll see where you will be in the next 10 years. Shoot, in the next 5 years at that. And what plane of conversation you'll be on, not just with individuals around you in the community, but with the Most High. You think the Most High has just brought us here to be entertaining? I mean, yeah, you see the brothers over here. We bringing out the tunes, we bringing out the content, we making the fashion, we doing all of this and all of that. But at the same time, there's a message behind it. There's something that is more than just the fluff. We want people to wake up. We want people to learn. We want people to say that, hold on, we see what's going on. But this is a deep spell, truthfully. When you could go out here and search on platforms and all you get is information, and it's not really convenient. It's not really progressive intellect. Melanin Sun, it's not growth and development, for real. When you could go to Google and ask how many genders there are, and it tells you that it's more than 70, they don't even have a number on it because it grows every day. There's something wrong with society. The functions of human being minds have now been infiltrated and diluted. Because you have teachers who will take these assignments and teach them to children without even knowing truthfully what team they're working on, why they even do the things that they do. And people send their kids to these schools to be educated on multiple genders, beyond 2. People pay for their children to be taught about there being more than 2 genders. Yeah, it's like that out here. It's like that out here. Melanin Sun talking about no complaints over here. All praises, man. All praises. Let me bang out, man. Let me bang out with you. Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, tap in. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 17 through 19. Hey, educated, most definitely. Most definitely. We in here building, big building. Sheesh. 88 Soul said, all I know is I'm grateful for all of you. You all make me want to strive to gain more and more knowledge and be the best that I can be. Thank you. Truly. Thank you. All praises to the Most High. Yeah. We about that growth and development over here. You feel me? Hey, no. I mean what you were mentioning before. Romans 1:26-27. Growth upon a relationship with the Most High. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Society can be what they be, but as for us, we have purpose, kingdom minded, most definitely. We're just moving in purpose over here. And just to be able to acknowledge that with children of the Most High, who, hey, I tell you all the time, man, I am not perfect. Nor do I try to portray myself to be perfect. Hey, I make mistakes too. Even these conversations that I'm having, hey, family, test me. Point me out. If I do make a mistake, correct me. But just know that I'm striving to be better every day. I'm striving to gain more and more comprehension, especially within the relationship that I have with the Most High, just so that I know moving forward, people won't be under this deceptive spirit because they'll have the intellect to be able to move around, because I'll be able to share freely on how to operate righteously, progressively, independently in this life. But we in Psalms though. Psalms chapter 10. Why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desires, and blesseth the covets whom the Lord abhors. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Gado Yeshayo. Great salvation. That's how y'all hear me start off every stream. Because I already know. If it was easy, everybody would be victorious. Not everybody is able to overcome tribulations. Not everybody is able to triumph. Not everybody acknowledges the Most High, who succeeds through any obstacle. Say, I call upon the Most High to keep me moving and progressing forward, especially when there's an agenda that wants to have us stuck in place. And not only stuck in place where we're not gaining anything on a physical, financial, mental, spiritual level, but also creating generations at that. Just really be aware of the surroundings. Really start using the tools that the Most High has provided us with, which is our brains, which is our minds, which is our spirit, which is our communication. because using this technology so far, it has only taught me one thing, and that is we really need to start connecting back with nature, connecting back with how we naturally done things, because there is a lot of pride going around in this day and age. But hey, it was definitely mentioned in the Bible that these times would come. And for these people to be here now and trying to put in place a system of education that they think that we won't overcome. I just sit back and laugh, family, and claim victory. And I'm blessed enough to be able to say, hey, there are only two genders, family. My bad, y'all. I used all of that time just to tell y'all there's only two genders. But y'all get it, though. Y'all get it, man. Hopefully, the stream has been edifying. Hopefully, you took something away from this conversation. I'm thankful for everybody that's been tuning in thus far. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share the video. That's what helps content like this reach the people that it's supposed to reach. Man, once again, this is not me teaching. This is me learning. This is us communicating. This is us interacting, where there's not too many of that going on in this day and age anymore. People let these robots, people let technology override the natural sense of connecting. Let's get back to connecting. Let's get back to understanding and comprehending and communicating with one another, where it is taking as far as, all right, how do we operate with one another? What is true in this life? We really got to sit down and talk about it now, because we got to a state in time where we don't talk about nothing and we just let other people write the rules. It's time to take back control. Know that the paradigm is shifting for real. Hey, if y'all been here the whole 2 hours and 30 something and some change, man, y'all some real ones. Cause hey, shoot, I hope my lady's still up, man. Cause hey, I'm gonna need some relaxation, man. But just be able to spread that beautiful insight. Just to be able to spread more positive interactions between men and women. Maybe our generation after us will get the concept that there is only two genders, but only if we're portraying it to them. The paradigm is definitely shifting. Which way are we going to let it shift? I hear a train coming. Are we going to let it run over our children's mind? Are we going to let this train of thought ambush and create destruction in our community? Are we going to finally stand up and put them on the right course of thinking? You know? You feel me? We here. We there.
What? Yeah. Okay. Paradigm shifting, the bell is uplifting, but I am not drifting through y'all's verse. I'm gifted like fabrics, I'm knitted, got pep in the fitting, Yeshua, I'm spitting. Metaverses metaphorically, rhyming, I'm giving the blind sight to see, displaying the body artistry, manifesting everything I believe. So I achieve. Anything is probable with the Most High. Anything is possible. Paradise, paradox, parallel, paradigm, perpetuated, paranoia, parasite, parabon, prayers penetrating, peace, shalom. Yeah, Yasharala, we rise. Blow the shofar, best be the wise. Tribally vibe, priest in my hood, the word verified. Heaven from the heavens, supplication, reveling dwellings. Oh Lord, that I'm my western, my comfort, I resting, I'll be not flexing. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm in the paradigm with the planet time. Gotta persevere, praise and poet mind. So as I walk through the valley, the trials, the troubles, I count it all joy, the tribulations. I set forth my praises, I'm keeping humble. Even though I stumble, I keep my head up. The going is tough, persistently demonstrated. Be consistent, no man is perfect. Progression is worth it, practice was worth it. You can see that you can be dreaming, becoming reality. While touching sky, paint the galaxy. Miracles happen every day, be paid in faith. Treasures abundantly, the paradigm, patterns of belief. The bell is uplifting, but I am not drifting through Yah's grace. I'm gifted like fabrics, I'm knitted. What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Paradigm shifting, the bell is uplifting, but I am not drifting through y'all's grace. I'm gifted like fabrics, I'm knitted. Got faith in the fittings, Yeshua, I'm spitting. Yeah. Metaverses, metaphorically, creating divinely artistry. You know? Hey. Yeah. Okay. You feel me? Hey. Keep flowing on that train of thought. Just the messenger. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. You got brothers over here that's gonna keep you strong, man, by communicating. Iron sharpen iron. Hey, family, do a brother a favor. Tap into the link. All the artwork, all the content, everything that you want to see that I'm creating is going to be showcased on the link tree, from the artwork with the NFTs, from the content on YouTube, from the music, from the IG. Hey, like the video, share. Hey, copy the link, share with somebody if you think I'm dope, man. It's all appreciated. You know, just truly starting from the ground up, building with people who I know I can trust, and speaking my mind about things that I see in this life, knowing that, hey, the things that I speak, it's not going to be popular, but just to find people who resonate, and we're all able to be on one accord, knowing that the Most High only need a little amount of people to work with to be able to create a great nation. So I'm thankful for everybody that's been supporting thus far, that's been sharing the content, been getting the likes up, been leaving comments. I thank y'all for that. Definitely gets me encouraged on wanting to put out more content. So just a little something extra.
just a little something more neat, more how can I say, concise, as far as having everything in one place, the link tree, just to see everything that I got growing on in the back end. So when you do support this channel, just know where all it goes to, the message, the art that's being made, the brothers that I'm in partnerships with. So we're doing some big things. Definitely need some help, you know, from my sisters. I appreciate y'all spreading the encouragement, giving me motivation. From the brothers, man, y'all keep me inspired by seeing y'all continuing to progress. It's nothing but love. I hope that everyone continues to keep on walking this narrow path. We continue to keep on growing. Kadoya Shehu. Hallelujah. Total Rabbi Yeshua. Great salvation. All praises, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yeah. Thank you so much for the light. Peace and blessings, my people. Peace and blessings. Until next time, family. Peace. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
Why buy the lie when the truth is free? Illusions creating distorted reality, manifesting heart's desires, faith that anything is possible, probable. With God, I'm unstoppable. Can't deny denial. Life flowing through. Living is a test of subscription, a lifetime trial. Only faith, no fanatics. Pay attention to the antics. Peace over power, panic. Design planned in fashion.